Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of Fate Grand Order. In the last part, we completed all the races of the Fate Grand Prix, and now it's time to undergo the Grand Breakout. Death Jail, Summer Escape, Medb's Prison of Sin and Despair 2019. What a summer event. Arrest under the bridge. Recommended level 40. Oh my. What do you think, gang? Do I have it in me to actually win this? I dig the music though. Alright, I'm with it. Because we'll play with Nobu to be safe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think only the whatchamacallit. I think only the ruler is resistant to berserkers and moon cancer. Again, these are, if I'm looking at this right anyway. Of course, shield doesn't do anything, but you know. Let's get on with the program. Well, that was certainly not at all pleasant. Oh, you're all right, Salty Maid. You've not been concussed, have you? Of course not. Any driver worth his salt knows to wear a seatbelt at all times. Still, I never expected my seatbelt to tear and then to be thrown from the vehicle. At least it seems the other teams are in a similar predicament. I feel dizzy, but I'm okay. So Victor's girl is safe. Thank goodness. I guess my decision to revert to my standard form for better shock absorption paid off. Not for me, it didn't. Getting thrown into this ravine really hasn't done my back any favors, I can tell you that much for certain. Oh god, they were on horses. How are Kyokoku and Bailong? They're a bit banged up, but they otherwise seem fine, thank goodness. Damn, those are some very stocky ass horses. Now I wish I'd learned that technique that Ushiwakamaru told me about. What did you call it? The reverse ravine drop, I believe? A secret method of descending cliffs on horseback. I believe she used it at Ichinotani. Is that the one where your horse uses falling rubble as footholds to break your own fall? That's awesome! I'm trying to think. I'm thinking in my head, how does that even look like? Or what does that look like? I'm drawing a blank at the moment, but I'm going to go by Sanzong's word and assume it is cool. I'm always falling off of mountains and clouds and stuff, so I'd love to learn how to do that too. Or that just sounds like you being clumsy. This has to be the bowels of the earth this time, right? I'm afraid not. It seems we've merely fallen into a ravine. Here, let me turn on a light so we can see better. Hold it. If we need light, a fluorescent lamp is what we will use. Let's just use both. This really isn't the time to be arguing amongst ourselves. Thank you, Helena, for being the sensible one. Oh, that ginormous boulder nearly crushed my head. Talk about rocking and rolling. Yeah, I'm hilarious. I think that fall put me on the brink of unlocking some sealed off memories, but nope, can't remember a thing. Hope Lily, the only saber I ever let get away, is doing well, wherever she is. Ow, ow, ow! I can't believe an incarnation of Horus like me crashed like that. No, wait. I'll just say that the god of the underworld descended upon the earth. Yeah, that sounds good. So all you spectators looking on, notice it was not my fault. I thought that I was going to die. From now on, I may need to ensure I never cross another bridge without wearing a parachute. So everyone is alright. Good. I knew my rivals would not die so easily. Unfortunately, our vehicle was not so lucky. I feel responsible. What happened anyway? Does anyone know? No idea. Gasp. Everyone, look out! Something is coming this way! I believe it may be the very thing that slashed the bridge to pieces. Oh my. It doesn't even look human! What is this beast? I feel as though I've seen that wolf before. But what is that man wearing on his head? No, it seemed that it is his head. Oh god, it's the coppers! Is that a police siren? I still don't know what's going on here, but it looks like they have a bone to pick with us. Moo, this beast has a lovely coat of fur. However, I once strangled a lion barehanded. I'm well accustomed to dealing with beasts. I warn you now that your magic will not work on me, no matter how fluffy it may be. This creature feels somewhat different from the one I know. His hatred is lifeless. It has form but no substance, almost as though he is nothing more than a machine that uses hatred as energy. And yet he appears to be more powerful than ever before. What is going on? Oh, so Altair is familiar with this. Sabers, nope. Give me the other triangle as a tip. I don't think I've ever actually seen that come up yet. Or maybe it hasn't come up yet because I'm not at that point in the story. I'm not sure. Yes, game. Knowledge is power. That is a lot of health. Oh my god. Can we do this? Damn, let's just start. Yeah, Bunyan is probably not gonna last long. Let's just start hitting with everything we've got. Alright, here goes something. At least I was right about the effectiveness. Fallen demon. Ow. This presents a problem. Let's see if we can't do this. Freaking stand powers. Kamehameha! Of rock! This thing has way too much health. Can I actually beat this? Is this... See, now I don't know. Is this scripted or what's going on here? Whatever the case may be, I am concerned for my well-being. Damn it! I needed Koi to live that so she could buff our defenses. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Damn! Shit! We are in trouble. She has like no cards though. There's no way she's surviving that. Just do what we can, I suppose. I hit him with Nobunaga, the rock and roll! Oh, she has a Buster shirt, I just realized that. Muda! Didn't do nearly as much as I'd hoped. Just start messing them up with everything you've got. Chances are we're not gonna get a second one out, but you know, a shot maybe. Monstrous strength. Fire and sharp? Something or other. Whoa! Well, that was overkill. Oh. That's smart. Oh, it was scripted. Sweet Jesus. I was like, that's way too strong, right? Curses! If only I could have gotten my arms all the way around his neck! Thud. Oh no, those are footsteps. Pretty tough, isn't he? Huh? You? Who are you? I've actually never seen you in my life before. Who are you? Explain yourself! Time for our expedition. You're Queen Med B! I don't recall meeting such a forgettable character as you before. Oh well, the fact that I don't feel like hugging you just goes to show you're not worthy of my time. How do you judge someone by hugs? I don't get it. You seem like you might at least know this much. Tell me, what is that thing? Oh, this. This is the very embodiment of what I would consider to be the ultimate attack dog. He's utterly without mercy to anyone who invades my territory. A perfect soldier I created with a form ideally suited to his role. He's the perfect security system, the trump card that even I can only ever use once. I call him my deadly on-site groundskeeper. Officer DOG for short. That's his name?! What are you gnawing at? Yeah, ow, ow, ow! Stop that! Even your little nibbles hurt like hell! Sheesh. Still don't know how something I made myself ended up being so dense about human language. As I suspected, that creature resembles the one I know in power and form only. That's a security system? Correct, and a very capable one at that. As you can see, he's so powerful that even I can only just barely control him. However, the other side of that particular coin is that he up and disappears once he's sprung into action. But that's a small price to pay in exchange for rounding up all the criminals causing trouble in my land. What was that? Did you just call me a criminal? I, the great Nero Claudius, am prepared to accept being called tyrant, but will not stand for being referred to as merely a common criminal. However, if it is a crime to be excessively beautiful, then I must admit that I am indeed guilty as charged. What the hell are you on about? This is my kingdom, the nation of Connacht. You're the ones who've been putting up weird textures left and right without permission. What do you mean by... Get ready to receive your just desserts. Here's a rope for you, Officer DOG. Oh, just to be clear, I don't mean the kind of rope I use to spice things up in the boudoir now and then. Sorry to get you all excited for nothing. I wasn't thinking that, but I know that is your kink now, so... Thanks, I guess? Temporary drop in performance. Need time to recover. Good night. Thunk. My body still won't move right. Okay, all done. Who's a good hardworking boy? I'll let my Celtic warriors take it from here. Here you go. I haven't forgotten your meaty treat reward. How do you like Connacht's finest beef? Nom 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 nom. Poof. What are you going to do with us? Do you want to know? The answer should be obvious. I'm surprised you even have to ask. It's a perfect place just for criminals like you, after all. Well, that's not good. Thank goodness Ishtar brought us to this ravine. Let's hurry, Master! Fo-fo! I hope they're okay. Look, over there! Alright. I've captured all the criminals and had their weird vehicles impounded. Looks like my work here is done. Another task completed flawlessly, as befits a queen of my caliber. Master, there's no sign of the racers anywhere. The only one here is Medby. And I don't think she's the same Medby we know. Who are you two? I don't recognize either of you. Master, I just noticed something else. Ishtar was here with us just a moment ago, but now she's nowhere to be found. If we tried to fight Medby now, we'd be at a great disadvantage without Ishtar's help. Please do your best not to provoke her. So we're just trying a new hiking route today. Going for a hike in a ravine like this, eh? Well, it's not the weirdest hobby ever. To each their own. Not really my thing. But I certainly approve of an active lifestyle. We also look to be perfectly ordinary humans, so I'll be nice and spare the usual arrest and interrogation. Still, I should probably make sure of one thing. You are one of my citizens, right? Isn't there something you're supposed to say to me? You rock, Medby! Very good. That settles it. You are definitely my loyal citizens. Is that really a reliable way to test things like that? By the way, did you see anyone here? You know, that one was claiming to be a Roman emperor with a pretty nice swimsuit going on. Another was this like evil maid. Yeah, another in the schoolgirl swimsuit, and a prefect wearing a Sailor Fuku getup. They're a weird bunch. How dare they go and throw a festival without my permission and a race at that? Don't they know that I hold the exclusive patent on war vehicles? Anyway, you don't have to worry about them anymore. I've apprehended them all and sent them away. Excuse me. Exactly the sort of thing you'd expect from your amazing and capable queen, right? Keep that in mind when paying your taxes this year. Where exactly did you send them? Where else? The detention center at Connacht Castle for those who pose a threat to our great nation. Once a criminal sets foot there, they'll never see the light of day again. Not until the end of their sentence. It's Connacht's ultimate correctional facility, and it is utterly escape-proof. Medby Penitentiary. I've never been able to say that word correctly, so forgive me if that comes up again. Now, let's see what's going on. Besides quartz. The inner courtyard, eh? It sure is gloom and doom like a giant prison ought to be. Is the event shop still open? Oh, it's not. No, it's not here yet. Duh. Prisoners. Short, sweet, and to the point. That menu, or whatever, that map theme was kind of jazzy a little bit. Kind of jamming even. I could say words, I swear. 62 parts into this thing, and you'd think I would know how to pronounce words, right? This is 60. No, this is part 62, right? I think it is. Well, I'm surely going to write a note to myself where all can see, chastising myself if I got it wrong. What is this place? It seems we were brought somewhere. I don't know this place. We are surrounded by massive walls on all sides, and an inexplicable pressure permeates our surroundings. What a terrible design for a courtyard. I was once supposed to relax and enjoy a cup of tea like this. It seems more like a prison than anything else. I think that's because it is a prison. I'd say we've been arrested. Never mind that. Get a look at that giant statue. LOL. Lady's got a pretty high opinion of herself. You don't want to talk. That's someone's fetish, I'm sure. I could easily see you building a statue of yourself like that. At any rate, it doesn't make it easy to tell who's in charge of this place. Quite frankly, I approve of building statues like that. Well, you're a pharaoh. We pharaohs have the obligation to preserve our noble forms for future generations to behold, after all. What? See? Why do I do commentary? Having said that, I must admit that this statue is a bit too large, really. Here comes the statue's model now. About time you all woke up. This is Medb's prison, Connacht's ultimate correctional facility. It's the Monster Queen! Just so you understand, you criminals have been arrested for disturbing the peace of Connacht. As if running around putting weird things on my land wasn't bad enough, you even went racing about like you own the place. Your crimes are more wicked even than the land of shadows. In this country, my word is law, so we'll go ahead and skip the trial. Make yourselves comfortable, because you'll be staying here for a long time, so I can see that you're reformed. Correctional facility? As in prison? We said this, yes. Assuming we have a right to 3 meals a day, how long is our sentence going to be? 2 nights and 3 days? Are you keeping any good-for-nothing fake sabers here? Your sentence? As long as I'd like it to be, of course. Ha ha ha! How delightfully deluded you are. Why would we go along with that when it's all of us against one of you? Agreed. If you're attempting to make me laugh, you'll need a Roman joke much better than that. Are they just whipped? Yup. Someone is drawing that as we speak, I'm sure. Don't even bother. This domain was built in the very center of my country, and given shape by the power of my authority alone. My rule is absolute, and that rule is manifested in the form of the prison field surrounding this entire area. All that is to say that the instant you entered my domain, you lost any hope you ever had of defeating me. The best thing you can do now is give up. I'm not sure what point removing your coat was, but you do seem to be stronger than we are. More to the point, it seems we cannot use our own powers here. Oh hey, we're also still recovering from that fight with the doggo, but there's definitely more to whatever is going on here. Seems that this prison field thing is draining our power. Naturally, it also serves as a simple way to prevent prisoners from escaping. I sense some strange kind of power coming from your vehicle, so I've got them locked up nice and tight somewhere outside these walls. Basically, none of you have any hope of escape, so you may as well resign yourself to doing your time. Don't worry, I'll see that you're all put through a wonderful reformation program. When you're done, come rain or shine, day or night, you'll only be able to say, "You rock, Medb." And if that ends up taking years or decades, then so be it. She put her coat back on! I guess she didn't have any particular reason for taking it off. Alright, that's the end of my hospitable warden spiel. Come with me. I'll show you to your lovely new cells. You understand how well my prison field works now, right? So don't bother trying to resist. The sooner you resign yourself to your fate, the better off you'll be. Because I promise you, no one is coming to help you. Was this a fine kettle of fish? Master. Oh, Da Vinci! I'm afraid not. I sent one of the surviving drones off in Medb's direction, but its signal just disappeared. There appears to be an area there protected by a special kind of barrier, so it must have run into that. I wonder if that's the prison Medb mentioned. Almost certainly. I have to find out what's going on in there. Agreed. The problem is how to go about it. I've been mulling over various possibilities, but... no need for that. I'll take care of it. Says me, the mysterious person. Oh, I guess we're never gonna find that out. I can't believe this. How could she possibly think this is okay? Why is she confining everyone by team? What was she thinking keeping men and women in the same cell? That's a good question. At least we're servants, so we don't have to worry about food or relieving ourselves too much. But if we weren't, this would be a huge problem. I understand how you feel, but I'm still a bit taken aback by how indignant you are about it. There doesn't seem to be anyone else here capable of getting indignant about this, so I felt like I should get upset on their behalf as well. She is the sensible one, despite being probably the youngest one here. Fred is the only other girl on the co-ed team, and she's not yet capable of seeing why this is a problem. Yeah, that'd do it. At any rate, I still can't get over how thoughtlessly Medb runs this place. Cell assignments, they're already divided into 6 groups, so just stick with those. Seriously? I mean, it's not that it's bad for us to be kept in the same cell for as we know, but it seems really careless on her part. Perhaps it simply means she believes she can manage her prisoners without issue, no matter how carelessly she treats them. And now she has complete confidence in this facility, and in the strength of her prison field. Which is to say, she doesn't think we pose a threat to her at all. This is the worst possible place it could have ended up after enjoying the cool breeze on my face. She's going to pay for this. I'm relieved to see you're still ready to fight back. We'll be needing that if we're going to get out of here. That voice, is that the Mahatma's guidance I hear? Although if it is, I'm not feeling too good about it. No, I'm not the Mahatma. I am. It's a mini Ishtar. Hey, stop that! I'm a goddess, damn it! Watch for your hay! Ishtar, is that you? Why in the world do you look like that? Can't you see? I'm in disguise right now. Basically, I divided myself. This area is really close to Medb's domain. If I showed up as my normal self, it wouldn't be long before she noticed me and we'd find ourselves in an all-out war. So to avoid that, I divided myself into 7 simplified avatars. You two are talking to one of them right now. The other 6 stuck into the racers' teams and infiltrated the prison that way. That's convenient. Everyone's just like, what? Sorry, I was just taking... Since there's actually a pause in talking, I'm just taking a moment to get my refreshment. Each and every one of my little avatars is still me, so I see, hear, and know everything they do. It's not really ideal for a goddess like me to have to split up into a bunch of little avatars like this, but I don't really see any of her options just now. I'm still hosting this race after all. So since I wasn't able to stop the bridge from getting destroyed, the least I can do is help all the racers. Now I see, that's great, Ishtar. This is an excellent new way to divide and conquer. Now we can learn what's going on inside the prison and help everyone make their escape. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm afraid it's not going to be that easy. Is this prison really so formidable that you, a goddess, would have trouble with it? In a word, yes. If it was just Medb we were dealing with, I could take over everything with a well-placed Angal Taki Gase, which I assume is a noble phantasm. But there's another strange signal coming from inside the prison too. If I go using that powerful all willy-nilly, whatever's in there might somehow interfere. So for now, we should focus on gathering information. We need to learn more about the barrier around the prison and about what sort of enemies lurk inside of it. We can't make a move until we know at least that much. Smart. Alright, so what's the play? Oh man, this thing again. We gotta survive it this time? Question mark? Only one way to find out, I suppose. Actually, no, let me get... Fuma, there you are. So that thing's gonna be out in the field for a long time. I might as well be able to debuff it. Yeah, actually, I think this is good as is. Oh, hi, Carmilla. I haven't seen you since... What, the first singularity? You're all very lucky that you get to keep all of your blood prisoners. Now come out. It's time for you to exercise in the courtyard. Carmilla, I certainly would not have figured you for the sort who would work for Medb as a prison guard. What a dull and gloomy role you have in comparison to my idle rival who tried to become a great girl. Oh, say what you will, but this job suits me. In fact, I find it both fulfilling and enjoyable. I am, as you know, all about imprisoning people, and I do so loathe when someone escapes. More immediately, seeing a pretty young thing like you grind her teeth in frustration and being able to escape is one of the greatest joys I could ask for. As if to prove my point, you've been trying fruitlessly to pry open your cell bars all this time, have you not? I hate to admit it, but you've got me there. I would be remiss not to heartily agree with your assessment of me as a pretty young thing, though. You know damn well that we were attempting to escape, yet you still opened a cell door just like that. I do not know who you are, but you appear to be a nobleman of some standing. Is that why you have come to submit to this maid? Don't be ridiculous. Who ever heard of a maid having a higher standing than her employer? What sort of twisted world do you come from that you would even think such a thing? What a fool you are. Not even a noblewoman can hope to survive without properly appreciating her maids. Nonsense! Fear is all I need to keep the help in line. Appreciating any kind would be a wasted gesture. Besides, it's not as if they have rights. Household servants, prisoners like you here, they're no more than tools for my use. If the prison feels weakening you, it's quite impossible for you to leave. So tell me, you who are too weak as so much as to dent your cell bars, why ever should I be afraid of letting you run around the courtyard? Okay, just icicle pop. Hold on, let me add for effect. 1 second. I see. In that case, I can only advise you to watch yourself from going around corners. Huh? Where on earth did she get that? Ahem. Incidentally, you're free to dress as you like here. Swimsuits are far easier on the eyes than shabby old prison uniforms after all. As for that doll, well, I suppose you can keep it if you like. I'm surprised to see you two still have such childish interests. Still, there's something to be said for that. Better keep a low profile for now. Best keep the enemy unaware so their guard will stay down. I knew it! That bear has some sort of property that neutralizes magecraft interference. Indeed, we both tried sending out lightning bolts while the guard wasn't looking, but I'm afraid it had no effect whatsoever. It didn't work. Take me off. I wonder what's going on. At least we're able to contact the outside world now thanks to Ishtar, but I'm still trying to figure out where to go from here. Got any information? I'll take anything you can give me. Good day, everyone! Enjoying the highly regimented prison life? I'm sure you're all having the time of your life right now that everyone's favorite demon king from the Warring States period is here. What's more, I come with awesomely helpful information I got chatting with other prisoners while we were walking. Naturally, I made sure to exercise my license to kill on every saberish prisoner who refused to cooperate with us. Talk about a mad dog, or maybe mad sword would be more appropriate. Thanks so much for your help. Anywho, we learned that there's a prisoner here who's been around a long time and nobody messes with her. We were told she's a woman of few words and sharp eyes. That one super tough nightmare prisoner that even the guards don't mess with. Is that so? A prisoner among prisoners, eh? Sounds like someone well worth cleaning up. Read, killing off. And what would be the point of that? If anything, I bet a prisoner like that could give us all sorts of useful information about the prison. So where is this prisoner? Usually she's kept in a special solitary confinement cell and is only let out during exercise times like these. So she could show up here at any... Say, look over there. She certainly matches the description. I think that may just be her. Female prisoner 701, aka Scorpion. Oh my, who are you? She strikes me as more of a serpent than a scorpion. Don't let Kiyohime hear you say that. Maybe it's more of a figurative name? Scorpions are arachnid, not reptiles. So yeah, she doesn't even kind of look like one. Her, huh? I can't say I care much for her given our different attributes, but she's definitely a big shot. So I could have sworn she used to be even bigger. Could she be the source of the divinity I sense from the outside? No, it's not her. She has the Earth attribute, and she's a composite entity. No, I know there's someone else with even stronger divinity around here somewhere. Okay, let's try talking to her during the next break time. Wow, her name is Gorgon. Damn, what kind of... Oh my god, her hair turns into a snake. That's creepy. Oh, what voice do I give her? Newcomers, huh? What do you want? Oh, we were just hoping you could tell us more about this prison. No, thanks. Too much trouble. That said, as you can see, everyone around here knows me, and so they all keep their distance. And your point is? I feel to see how that has anything to do with our request. My point is that I've been a bit bored. As I have no one to play with during my precious exercise time. Not that that's unusual, of course. But today, it seems things are different. If you want something from me, the least you could do is help me get in a little long overdue exercise. If you lot can satisfy me, I may even decide to listen to what you have to say. I understand it is natural to expect compensation for labor, but having fought for an emperor such as myself would be a luxury for the likes of you. But fortunately for you, I am most generous. My theater is always open to those who seek entertainment. Come, there is no need to be shy. Once you hear this divine music and heavenly voice, your body will be powerless to resist, so your lack of exercise will be a thing of the past. What we won't do for the Nero, hey? What a man won't do, or man or woman, because I know she has fans of both gender, and non-binary ones as well. What a living person won't do for the Umu. There, I'll leave it at that. Catch-all term. I do try and make a conscious effort of that, both, like, online and IRL. Alright, let's see what we got here. Snakes are the new black. Are you kidding me? Oh god damn it. That's great. That's great. Looks like we have to actually beat this one though. Alright, let's get it on. Oh, that really got me. Alright, let's do this thing. Thank you very much. Muda! Modification. Ay ay ay! Please, leave her be. let's see if this doesn't kill you outright. Almost. Shit. I'm sorry, Bunyan. Ow. Ugh. But it's okay. It's okay. We still got this. Let's go. Take it for sabotage. We need a couple crits and we should be out of here. Ooh, almost. And that is all she wrote. Let her have it. Whip it good. Wait, what? Wait, time out, what's going on? Okay, I don't know why or how you're surviving for this long. But to make sure that nothing horrible happens. Actually, let me pop Lord Caldeus. You're invincible this turn anyway. Let's do this. Just in case. Okay, she's actually down this time. We did it! Oh, it's like a beating purple heart there. Some of these materials are weird, man. I mean, weird. Prison Guard Nightingale? What's going on here? 701 newcomers, I don't know what sort of sport you are engaging in here, but it looks to be incredibly dangerous. I want you to stop it right now, then let me examine you. If any of you are injured, I will have you come to the infirmary immediately. Don't worry, my infirmary is far stricter about keeping patients in bed in solitary confinement. It's also far more effective than the scaffold at silencing patient screams. That's creepy. Now let's take a look at you, shall we? I hate dealing with her. I suppose we better call it a day. Neither I nor the newcomers have any injuries whatsoever. Stay away from us. Is that true? I'm glad to hear it. Well, that was simple. Well, at least I was able to kill some time. You seem awfully fired up for someone just killing time. In fact, it looked to me like you didn't even care if he died while you were fighting us. My. Here I took you for a berserker, but it seems you're not as dumb as you look. You're right, I was fighting in desperation. I was determined to not let the battle end until I was dead. In fact, did you see me disappear while we were playing? Yes, we did. I confirmed that your spirit origin was gone, and yet you're still here. How is that possible? Because that was merely a copy. In fact, we're speaking to a copy of you even now, aren't we? Your real body's being kept somewhere else. You yourself are nothing more than a projection of sorts, an extension of your real self. Well. I thought you were nothing but a bunch of fools, but it seems there's at least one woman of proper lineage among you. Though I can't say I'm a fan of that lineage being tied to some god of thunder or whatever. Well, no matter. It did keep me occupied for a while. So, what is it you want to know? Anything you can tell us about this prison, of course, especially the outer barrier. Ah, so you're plotting a prison break. I like that. Not the plan itself, mind you, but what will happen afterward. That should certainly keep things interesting. Well then, feel free to ask me whatever you like about this place. I will tell you anything you wish to know. So it's not possible to destroy the barrier from either from the inside or outside, huh? It's a very powerful construct. It is as important to Med B as Connacht itself. In theory, the barrier would disappear if we were to kill her, but that would be quite difficult for us to do now, as this place denies us our power. Even if Master were to attack her outside of the prison, it would be all for naught if she managed to run back inside. I'm not sure what we should do. Ugh, I grow tired of this dull information. Discussing negatives will get us nowhere. Share something positive, anything will do. Agreed. Let me ask you this. What could we do that'd give us the best shot of getting out of here? I mean, aside from serving out sentences, however long those would be. If we're speaking strictly of possibilities, then your best option is to break out of this prison yourselves. In other words, we're right back where we started, huh? Well, I suppose it's sort of reassuring to know that it's the only option we have. But how are we supposed to do that with the barrier you told us about keeping us trapped in here? Well, as it happens, it is the only thing keeping you trapped in here. You see, Medby is so supremely confident in her prison field that she's failed to pay attention to anything else. And that means she still has blind spots. If you could find a gap in the barrier, somewhere it doesn't reach, or maybe just a route the Wardens would never expect you to take, then maybe, just maybe... Oh, we could escape? Blind spots, eh? Now I see. So you have hope now. Good. I don't have any hope of breaking out of here myself, but watching you all try should be interesting. That's enough exercise time. All of you line up now. Those of you who don't, I appreciate your willingness to provide me with fresh blood. I'm being kept in a special kind of solitary confinement cell. It's rare that I even get to send a copy of myself out into the courtyard like this. I doubt I'll ever see you all again, but I'm sure I'll hear rumors of your exploits. Good luck against Med B. Hope you cause all sorts of trouble. All the commotion should keep me amused down in my dungeon for a bit at least. What is her deal? Why don't you bust out with us? There you have it. Now we have a clear idea of our plan of attack. So instead of trying to destroy the barrier, we need to find a crack in it and break everyone out, right? Right. So now that that's settled, let's go ahead and take care of business. First, I'll link up the visual feed from each of my other avatars to the racing stadium screen so that everyone can see what's going on inside the prison. Huh? Why would you do that? Oh, come on, isn't it obvious? The Ishtar Cup isn't over. The prison break will just be the next leg of the race. Sirewa? Of course I am. Just because I didn't see this coming doesn't mean I'm going to reimburse everyone. How else am I going to please all those fans eagerly awaiting the checkered flag in front of the monitor? This may be a surprise and not the way we want things to go, but come on, let's make some lemonade here. Always trying to turn a dollar. You got it. When you get down to it, life's a competition. Why should a prison break be any different? I'm not letting all the hard work I've put into this ritual so far go to waste. If anything, I'm more determined than ever. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to get each team to try to escape before the others. Once they're out, I'll have each team reacquire the vehicles from the warehouse outside the barrier, get back to the course, and burn rubber for the finish line. Admittedly, I'm not quite sure where this will go, but I'll make sure that the time it takes each team to escape is reflected in their final results. Oh, make sure you all get back to the race for the original vehicles, right? I won't accept any replacements. So she means for us to outwit the other teams rather than cooperate with them. She has a point. We have poured everything we have into our respective vehicles to come this far, and our competition is already surely fit for an epic. What a waste it would be to stop the race just because we've all been incarcerated. That's one way to look at it. Like, I'm all for the races, but I agree. It's hard to just stand back and not do anything to help. What are you talking about? You two are going to be these team's secret weapon. The races have just about nothing at disposal right now, you know? So I'm definitely going to require your assistance. You have just as much of a role to play here as you have for the rest of the race. Now, as for how exactly you'll be assisting... Oh, this should be good. Whoo-wee! Now this is gonna be something well. These levels actually scare me. So... Damn, I've got some grinding to do, huh? If I can play this right and... If I can look ahead of the event and play this right, we should be able to finish in a timely fashion. I hope. But for now, that'll be it for part 1 of the second half of the Summer 2019 event. And as always, we will end with a quick summoning session. Nothing really, after the tenor from last part, I can't really blow a whole, full summon again, obviously. Sorry about that. And lastly, for a ticket, we have... Give me the good money. Show me the good money. Okay, it's someone. It's a 3-star. It is Hassan of the 100 Personas. Oh well. Alright, so when next we meet the Fate Grand Breakout, I suppose, if I'll probably make up a better name for it later, the jailbreak will begin in earnest. I have been Sonic Fiend, thank you all for watching and have a great day, everybody.